Guys, the story I'm about to narrate falls in the category of dark, strange, and mysterious. And when I'm done, you'll be left with more questions than answers. It is currently trending, and a lot of people have offered different explanations for this story. But when I'm done, you probably have yours. So, in August 1977, someone named Bola A. Tinubu applied to Chicago State University to study accounting. This person filled out the application form with the name Bola A. Tinubu. The date of birth was listed as March 29, 1954. Remember this date because we'll come back to it later. So this student also stated that they were transferring from Southwest College, now known as Richard Daley College in Chicago. In their transcript, the student name was listed as Bola A. Tinubu and the gender was F, as in female. Now, the student also stated that they are an American citizen. So, this student was said to have attended classes and graduated in June 1979, less than 2 years, but they never picked up their diploma. Fast forward to 2022, a man named Bola Ahmed Tinubu applied to run for president in Nigeria. In his application, he listed his date of birth as March 29, 1952. He did not mention where he attended primary and secondary school, but claimed he obtained the BSc in Business and Administration from Chicago State University. People got curious and decided to fact check him, so they reached out to the school to verify. The school's registrar, Caleb Westberg, responded in a letter stating that Tinubu attended Chicago State University from August 1977 to June 1979 and was awarded a BSc in Business and Administration with honors on June 22nd of 1979. With a subpoena from a lawyer named Denahoro, the school was able to provide a copy of the diploma that was designed for Bola A. Tinubu. But it wasn't the same diploma that Bola Ahmed Tinubu submitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission in Nigeria, INEC. So this got Nigerians talking. So after the presidential election in February 25th of 2023, one of the candidates, Atiku Abubakar, decided to hire a lawyer in Chicago to confront Chicago State University. They approached a court to compel Chicago State University to release every record they have of Tinubu because they were all tired of these discrepancies here and there. And aside from the diploma, and to also release copies of diploma which was issued to students in the 70s, right around the same time Bola Tinubu claimed he graduated, so that we can compare, But the revelations will shock you. So Tinubu quickly hired a lawyer to block Chicago State University from releasing his records. He claimed that releasing his records would cause irreparable harm to him. Now, this statement got Nigerians curious and anxious about what he was hiding. A public office holder shouldn't hide something as simple as his academic records from the people he intends to lead, right? So Tinubu bragged about graduating with honors, so why was he hiding his records in the first place? Well, your guess is as good as mine. After a legal back and forth, the judge ruled that Chicago State University should release everything, so they did, and he went viral. Nigerians quickly saw the discrepancies in Tinubu's records. To ensure full transparency and clarity on what was released by the school registrar Caleb Westberg had a deposition with Atiku's lawyer, Angela Liu, and Tinubu's lawyer. Now, during the deposition, Westberg stated that Chicago State University could not find a true copy of diploma issued to Bola A. Tinubu in 1979. When Chicago State University couldn't find the original copy, they decided to recreate another copy dated June 27, 1979. But that recreated copy was never picked up. The diploma that Tinubu submitted to INEC did not come from the university. That was what the registrar confirmed. Westberg also confirmed that he was aware of entities that issue forged diplomas on the internet but won't mention their names. Westberg also insisted that Bola A. Tinubu graduated from Chicago State University in 1979 and that he is the same person as Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu in Aso Rock. If you remember, earlier in this video, I told you to keep in mind the different dates of birth and the gender of the Tinubu who transferred from Southwest College in Chicago to Chicago State University. So if the gender was a female and the date of birth was 29 March 1954, how can Caleb Westberg be double sure that the Tinubu in Aso Rock with date of birth March 29, 1952, with a second middle name Adekunle as seen in his NYSC certificate, is the same person who graduated from Chicago State University? It is possible to have two people with the same name, age, and even location, but something always set them apart. The social security number on Tinubu's college application belonged to a lady also named Tinubu. So who is this person? Well, Caleb Westbag could not say what the middle initial A on Tinubu's name means. The Tinubu in Asorok is Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu, but the CSU graduate is Bola A Tinubu. The deposition also revealed that at no time did Tinubu request a name change. So while his lawyer argued that these inconsistencies could just be mere error, Tinubu never requested for a correction. Ms. Liu, Atiku's lawyer, showed Westbag a copy of Tinubu's Britannica Encyclopedia, showing that his name is Bola Adekunle Tinubu and that he was born on March 29, 1952. And this information was fact-checked by the editors. She also showed him Tinubu's biography on the APC's website, listing him as Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu. His date of birth was listed as March 29, 1952. Lastly, Chicago State University did not produce a copy of his passport or any photo ID. They had no record of how his school fees were paid. All they know is that he attended and graduated in 1979. The registrar was also asked how long they keep student records, and he said they have records as far back as the 1930s. So how come they do not have personal identification details for Tinubu? Now back to Nigeria. Atiku Abubakar planned to submit these documents as evidence to the Supreme Court to prove that Tinubu forged his diploma. This has also sparked a debate among the political class and the average Joe. Forgery is grounds for disqualification in the 1999 Constitution, but would the Chief Justice of the Federation, Olukayode Ariwola, agree that his best friend, Bola Tinubu, forged his CSU diploma? Would they consider the facts? We will find out in a couple of weeks when the Supreme Court is expected to deliver judgment. Lastly, why would a man who claimed to have attended the university forge a diploma when he could have applied for replacement, assuming he lost his original copy? Well, that's all for now on Tinubu's Chicago State University records. The FBI, DEA, and other law enforcement agencies are also planning to release his records. What would those records reveal? Well, thank you for watching and have yourself a good day.